guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't gonna pay this news any mind because while I was at work, I thought this was fake news. But once I got off of work, got home, had me a burrito, which was delicious, and I read into these articles. Apparently, this is legit. WrestleMania 42 is no longer happening in New Orleans, which is crazy. Now, I'm not mad about this, but I feel for the people in New Orleans, for WWE, to have The Rock go to New Orleans on a SmackDown in front of all these people in that city and tell them to their face that WrestleMania 42 will be in your city, and just seeing the excitement in all of those people's faces just so WWE can turn around and do this. That's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. And I'm not going to blame The Rock for this, but I will say this. We got to be honest. As of lately, The Rock's name in WrestleMania hasn't been bringing any good juju as of lately, okay? I'll just say that, but I don't want to blame it on The Rock, but this is pretty messed up for the people in New Orleans. Now, the rumors are saying that it may happen in Las Vegas, which means they'll be at Allegiant Stadium for the second year in a row. WrestleMania is spinning the block on Las Vegas. I guess they made a lot of money in there. And again, I'm not mad about that, but again, I do feel for the people in New Orleans. Now, what makes it even messed up for the people out in NOLA, let me just scroll down. There's a part here that says something about, forget the guy's name. It's right here in this article. It says WWE informed New Orleans sports and tourism officials on Thursday that they no longer plan to bring the event to the city, according to Walt Ledger. That's the guy, head of New Orleans and Company. WWE said they want to build on other events scheduled for New Orleans and might bring WrestleMania to the city in some future year, he added. Now, although this sounds very hopeful, and I'm a very positive guy, I like to look at the glass half full, okay? I like to be positive here. But I can't help but look at this word that ruins all of it, at least for me, and I'm sure the people in New Orleans feel the same way. It's right here. It says might. New Orleans, it says the schedule for New Orleans and might bring WrestleMania to the city in some future year. The word might is never a good thing unless we're talking about My Hero Academia. Like, if someone told you you might get your paycheck this Friday, how assured would you be on that? So this means that there isn't a guarantee that this is going to happen. Now, there's another thing that's crazy here, and I wish I was more prepared for this, that it says here in the article, right here. In a joint statement with New Orleans and Company, the Sports Foundation said they are working with TKO to expand our long-standing partnership through a multi-year event. Multi-year agreement, which will include UFC 318 on July 19th, 2025, Money in the Bank in 2026, and that will include a future WrestleMania. What kind of sick draft pick trade scam is this? You're not going to get WrestleMania, but we're going to give you Money in the Bank? That's not the same thing. WWE is not the same thing. Like, there has to be more to why they're doing this. And like I said, and the reason why I feel bad for the people in New Orleans, and I know people would like to complain about the prices for WrestleMania and things like that, but here's the thing. For them to have WrestleMania in their city, and I know they just had a Super Bowl there, that brings more money into the city. It gives people, some jobs within the stadium to work at. Put more money in the pocket of people, because nowadays, people are hurting out here. People are hurting out here, right? That will be great for the city. And on top of that, for people who's never been to WrestleMania before, who wanted to go next year, it cuts out a lot of costs that they would have to pay for going somewhere else. Like, if WrestleMania is in their backyard, they don't have to pay for a plane. They don't have to pay for a hotel. They could just stay home and just buy the tickets and find a way to get there. But now, that's not a possibility, which is crazy. I was not expecting this at all. Yeah, it just talks about that they might have it in Vegas again. But the Vegas part isn't established. That's just a rumor at this point in time. But I don't know, man. That sucks for the people in New Orleans, especially for the people who probably, were excited and probably were starting to save up to buy their tickets. That's really messed up. It gotta be. I think it has to be more to it than them wanting to enhance other events. This just doesn't make any sense. And the fact that WWE gave them a Money in the Bank, does that mean that whatever happened is WWE's fault? It just makes you wonder. I don't know, man. It sucks for the people in New Orleans. Yeah. I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Please let me know how you feel. If you from New Orleans, I would love to know about that. And yeah, man, you know, kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Salute, peace. Have a great day.